So I can't believe what MTV have done. MTV are appalling. What they've done, they've created clickbait targeted at disabled people to try and get disabled people to go to the MTV website so they can get new customers. They're trying to turn 50 or 100 million disabled people into MTV customers, and they're using Marvel to do that. MTV are attacking another business to try and make themselves look good and generate clickbait for a certain demographic of people, and they've targeted disabled people. And this article is just disgusting. It's absolutely appalling. Right, so this is what's happened. 6 weeks ago, MTV produced an article talking about how Avengers Endgame will be 3 hours and 2 minutes long. Now, in this article, they do not mention the experiences of disabled people at all. It's just a very generic article pointing out that you'd have to plan your toilet breaks throughout the 3 hours of the movie, which I don't know how anybody can do, whether you're an able or disabled person. You can't really plan when you're going to go to the bathroom knowing what's going to happen in the movie. It's a really ridiculous article anyway. But this article was 6 weeks ago. Now, MTV have just published this article, and all it does is attacks Marvel for making a movie that's 3 hours long. Firstly, it's not Marvel's or Hollywood's problem, it's the cinemas. The cinemas can provide much better services for disabled people. And in this article, there's no solutions whatsoever. All it does is attacks Marvel and claims that Marvel should somehow provide better services for disabled people. Marvel is just making a movie. Now, there's 2 points to this. One is that if Marvel made their movies shorter, disabled people could then attack them for not providing enough value. Marvel have sold a 3 hour long movie for $15 ticket price. If they made the movies 2 hours long and then still charged $15, disabled people can claim, well, you've shortened your movie by a third, yet still charge the same amount of money. And you've done that because I'm disabled. I'm being discriminated against because I'm disabled, so I'm getting less value for money because I'm disabled. So whatever happens in this situation, Marvel cannot win. And there's no solutions in this article. It's just a way of attacking another business. And it just happens to be Marvel. That's all it is. It's just another business MTV have attacked to try and get clickbait from 50 or even 100 million disabled people. Now, this is the second point. Bear in mind, again, this article was 6 weeks ago, and it doesn't say anything about disabled people. Now, here's the real key point. When was Avengers Endgame filmed? When did Marvel plan this movie out? They planned it over 3 years ago. So MTV expect Marvel to be aware of the issue of disabled people going to the cinema 3 years ago, yet MTV didn't even cover it 6 weeks ago. Suddenly, within the space of 6 weeks, MTV have gone woke, covered this point, attacked another business without providing any solutions, just to generate traffic from a certain demographic of people that they can turn into customers and generate money from. How can they expect Marvel to be aware of this issue 3 years ago when MTV weren't aware of it 6 weeks ago? And this article doesn't point that out. This article doesn't say that we wrote about this 6 weeks ago, but we didn't cover the experiences of disabled people and we made a mistake. If MTV turned around and said, yes, we made a mistake and we didn't cover this 6 weeks ago, fine. But they're not going to do that because it's going to provide more evidence. So all they're trying to do is generate clickbait targeting a certain demographic of people. Truth is that if businesses target certain demographics of people, fine. That's how all businesses work effectively. They might target people who are certain fans of sports teams. They might target people who like soda or certain types of cars. That's how marketing works. But this article targets disabled people, and it exploits disabled people because they didn't cover it 6 weeks ago. Suddenly, MTV have discovered this issue within the space of 6 weeks, yet they expect Marvel to be aware of it 3 years ago. It's just disgusting. MTV are just trying to turn disabled people into customers, and they're using this article to try and exploit disabled people. It's just appalling. How can they expect Marvel to be aware of this issue 3 years ago? Just disgusting. Absolute appalling. And it's just so infuriating. There's no solutions in this article either. Not one single solution to this problem. There's no solutions that could be tested. Right, so this article could point out solutions like specialist disabled toilets that can only be accessed by disabled people given a special ticket, or any sort of showings, so they have certain showings for disabled people that have more intermissions. Certain solutions that could be tested to see if they help the lives of disabled people. Nothing like that in this article. It's just a publicity to try and get disabled people to hear about this topic, go to the MTV website and make money for MTV, which is a business. Because 6 weeks ago they didn't discuss it. Yet now they're providing this lengthy article attacking another business. It's just appalling. It's absolutely disgusting. And I do feel for disabled people, and this article points out the issues and how they can be excluded from experiencing movies like Endgame. But there's no solutions in this article. And why, only within the space of 6 weeks of MTV discovered this issue, yet they expect other businesses to be aware of this issue and provide real solutions 3 years ago. And it's completely hypocritical because all they're interested in is trying to get disabled people to go to their website to turn disabled people into customers. It's just appalling. They haven't thought this through. And this is clear of one thing from MTV. MTV have no strategy to provide content for disabled people and to actually understand the terms and the needs of disabled people, because it's completely reactionary. They didn't cover it 6 weeks ago, yet now they're reacting to it. They're just reacting to this new form of issue within the space of 6 weeks, yet they expect another business, Marvel, another media company, to provide real solutions to this particular issue 3 years ago. It's completely hypocrisy. And it's appalling, disgusting. All they're trying to do is put out clickbait for disabled people to turn them into customers. They haven't thought of this. MTV have no clear understandings of disabled people. Well, they would have covered it in this article 6 weeks ago. Yet within the space of 6 weeks, they've now got a detailed grip of the experiences of disabled people. Yet they expected Marvel, another business, to be aware of this and provide solutions 3 years ago. What do they want Marvel to do? How can Marvel solve this problem? There's no solutions in this article, so they expected Marvel to provide solutions 3 years ago, yet MTV published an article today and there's no solutions. So all MTV are doing is just attacking Marvel without providing any solutions, yet they expect Marvel to have their own solutions in place 3 years ago. It's just disgusting. I hope disabled people contact MTV and point out that why only now, after 6 weeks, are they aware of this issue. This shows that MTV do not have a coherent understanding of the issues of disabled people, because they would have covered them 6 weeks ago. They're just trying to exploit this issue to get traffic to their website from the disabled people around the world. Absolutely disgusting. If you have any comments, leave them below. But why didn't they cover it 6 weeks ago? Why only now are they aware of this issue, yet they expect Marvel, another corporation, to be aware of this issue and to provide solutions 3 years ago? Just disgusting.